Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Raven. What's going on? What's good? How you been? Are you getting it in? Is somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Woo! What's up, people? Um, it is now officially Saturday, and I know this video is very late because it's like almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. As you said, did my hair over. As you said, I'm wearing black hair. That means I'm stressing again. As you said, did my part. See my invisible part? Anyway, it is what it is. I want to talk to you in reference to, I went out last night, and I just started this new thing, doing parties and stuff in Philly. I'm working on this TS party every Friday in Philly. And, something different, for my sisters. For some coins. Yeah, it's in reference to, meeting guys and stuff like that. And, you know, guys that want to date girls like me, guys that want to go out to dinner with girls like me. It's just like a, all around type of TS party and stuff like that. Anyway, and it's located in Philly. Anybody just want to go, just hit me up. See you late. No, but, I went out there last night and it was quite interesting. That's all I'm going to say. It's very interesting. Anyway, what's going on? I did my hair black. I hope you like it. It's like, this is a deep wave. And you saw this hair before. I just had it on a stocking cap before. I just thought I was going to go ahead and, just basically do something different to it. And I did. So, it is what it is. Do you like it? Anyway, I want to talk to you in reference to, have you ever was outside and you notice that the girls you're hanging with is reading the other girls, calling them bricks? Girl, that's not a tranny, that's a drag queen. Girl, that's a bricklayer. Because they think that there are transsexuals out here that are imposters. Can you imagine? This is what I learned in Philly last night. I'm a little shocked. I thought we came a little bit further than this, but hey, it is what it is. I was hanging with a TS she's in transition. Anyway, so I ran into her and she was like, so I saw another TS. I was like, hey girl, she's like, other TS like, hi. She was really mean to me. So I was like, okay, what's up? I said, how are you doing? I'm Raven. She's like, okay, and what? So I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, wow, show my sisters love, holla. But I was like, you know what, maybe she's hot, maybe she's bothered, I don't know, whatever the problem may be. But she was not having me, she was not feeling me, she was not in the business of trying to make a new friend. So I took my black ass on. Cause she tried to beat me up. So as I walked away, the girl was like, you can't speak to her. And I was like, why? She was like, she's a bricklayer. I was like, what is that, a bricklayer? She says, bitch, look at her arms. They're very built. She works in construction. You can look at her. She's not a transsexual. She's a bricklayer. She changes out of outfits. This is her second job. I said, a second job? She said, yes, bitch, she's working the stroll. She said, Miss Raven, you know that's what she's doing. I said, first of all, I really don't know what she's doing. Second of all, it's not my business what she's doing. Third of all, I just gave her love. She said, honey, look at her. She says, never fight bricks. Damn. I mean, really? So, it is what it is. And I didn't condone it. I was like, it made me feel kind of bad. Because, I hate when we talk about each other, but it's nothing I could do. I can tell you that right now. It's nothing I can do. And there it is. And, hey, it is what it is. And I don't know. I'm starting to get over the whole thing of mind my own business thing because I'm kind of like getting over it. I guess I'm a little out of it, you know what I mean? And then I got lost last night and, honey, it was not cute. Lost and on the road by myself and just thinking of how depressed I am in the room by myself. I don't like being lost. I'll stay in the fucking house. I don't like being lost. But I was lost and stuff, and I felt sad and I felt alone. I felt lost. So that happened to you when you get lost, like everything start looking fucking familiar and you never seen it before because you're lost. And I couldn't deal with it, and I was sad and stuff like that. And anyway, lo and behold, I made it home, and it's funny. I wonder what's happened to you. When you get home, like Whitney Houston says, I come home and turn the key, but there's nobody there, no one cares for me, all alone by myself. But but I want to run to you. Boo-hoo-hoo. You know what the thing about it is, I'm fucking alone. Like, I don't have nobody there in the house to me. And I took my clothes off and everything, and I looked around the house and everything, and I was like, I have no man to call and tell him I'm home okay or nothing. You know, and it's funny, like with me it really don't bother me, but last night, it just was like, it hit me. Like, that happened to you, like something hit you, like, I'm not saying I'm like this all the way, because tomorrow may be another way. But today I'm in a sad mood, like, you know, and it was like, it's nobody there. Like, it's nobody to call. Hey, you got home okay? Like, nothing. Nothing. And I felt so sad as I pulled my White Castle hamburgers out the bag. Yes, honey, you already know I'm going to get me something to eat. So, you know, and did it ever happen to you when you've been out drinking and stuff with your friends, and then when you come home, like it's nobody there to cuddle with you in the bed, to watch them get undressed, take a shower, watch them walk into the room. Like it's nobody there. I guess I'm just depressed today, and I guess my realization is, I don't know. Like, I know, you know, I understand that the only kind of guy that's going to be with me is going to be a straight guy and all that shit, but you have to understand when a straight man looks at a girl, he's looking at her hair for his babies. He's looking at her clothes and her attire to see if he can take care of her, or is she too high maintenance. And he's looking at the kind of woman she is, and she's about her business as far as working her job. And he's looking at her in reference to having his children. And last time I checked, I can't have a baby. But I can hold my stomach because Lord knows it was like one in it. But what can a straight man do with me but just have sex with me and go home? I know this is like a depressing video, and I think I'm going to turn it off because I'm not going to make it that long, but I guess I'm in that type of, that's why I got black hair. Y'all catching the rave. You're catching the wave of rave. Anyway, tomorrow I'll be different. Tomorrow I won't want a man. I'll be back to being a bitch. But sometimes I guess it's like that realization. And then there's always guys. You know, you got guys you can call that say, hey, come on over. But you know what? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no 24-hour jump off or Mr. I'm ready for when you are. You know, it's let's practice DNA. I just don't feel like it today. And I don't know. Anyway, I just wonder what happened to you. You get home from wherever you were coming from, whether it's work or whether from a club, and it hits you that there's nobody there. Or better yet, or you come home and find there's somebody there. If you think of you would think, get the hell out. But then again, you be here like me with the sad side of video. But then again, you got a man that put you on some food. But then again, I brought me home some food. But then again, you get to kiss him and love him and hold him at night. You can cuddle. But then again, I did have food I cuddled with last night. Anyway, it is what it is. You do you. You do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.